This is what $2 million gets you in Northlake, Texas. Let's check it out. So first off, I wanted to show you the incredible view. You are sitting at the top of this hill, so sunrises over there are going to be absolutely incredible, and then you'll have sunsets at the back here. So beautiful views, and this home is a masterpiece. It is. I have so much to show you, so let's get started. First off, incredible entrance to the home. Nice solid door. You're going to notice they have all of this recessed lighting throughout the entire home. It gives it that nice, sleek, modern touch. You have a beautiful office, and again, imagine working in here and that's your view. It's stunning. So you have this nice entryway. You actually have your utility off to that side. I'm going to take you there in just a minute because I first want to take you through this amazing living room and kitchen space. This is Cambria quartz countertops in here, and they do have so many cabinets. They have the cafe for all of the appliances in here. You have, of course, a double oven. And again, they have all of this extra kitchen space and extra sink, so you could really use this as your prep station. Formal dining here. Again, look at that touch with the lighting. And then, of course, you have even more counter space and cabinetry in here. And you do have a nice open concept living space in here. You have so much natural light coming in. You have windows up at the top. Again, look at the ceiling in here. Recessed lighting throughout. And look at that incredible fireplace. So I think this would be such an amazing space for entertaining. I love how it goes all the way to the top. It is so, it's so big and bright in here, sky high ceilings. So let me see. This is going to be to the master suite, but you can also get to it through the utility space. I also love the staircase detail. Again, it goes with the whole modern feel of this design. So this is your utility room, super roomy, spacious. You have all this extra counter space, cabinetry in here. I love how they have a nice backsplash in here. And this takes you into your primary suite, giant walk-in closet. You really have a full wardrobe style closet, so it's like you're at the store, but it's your closet. And then this takes you directly into the primary suite bathroom. Look how beautiful this is. I love the flooring in here. I love how it has that window across the top there, so it gives you all that natural light. And then look at this shower. I love how this shower also has, again, that modern lighting. It really just gives it that designer touch, really makes it unique and stand out. You have your beautiful freestanding tub here, and then you have an additional closet. So if you do want to do the his and hers closet, you have this one as well. And then this was the other doorway. When I was in that living area space, this is the other doorway if you want to go straight into your primary suite. So look at this, super spacious, plenty of room for a giant bed there. You also have additional sitting area here, and look at that. You have private exit to the backyard and just windows, 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 because look at that view. So pretty. And then you're not going to believe what is across the way on the other side. But upstairs is amazing, but let me take you across here. This is ideal if you have, if you're looking for a generational type suite. And then this is actually a second, you could do this as a second office. You have that entrance from outside that goes straight into here. Sorry for the beeping from the smoke alarms. But you could use that, I don't know, as a flex space, separate office. You have this half bath here. Again, there's like doorways everywhere to get to the backyard. But this is a completely separate, you could use for a mother-in-law suite, a guest suite. It's its full wing of the house. This is just a big closet there. They have a full bath. Let's see. Yep, full bath, showers in there. And then you have this huge kitchenette. They say kitchenette, but this is honestly the size of a full kitchen I see in some places. You have your own little mudroom. You have a separate garage. So if you have someone that wants their own, their own entire wing of the home, they have their own separate garage, separate everything. Look at this is the mess, or not primary. This is a secondary suite, and look at that. They have their own incredible views as well, and their own private entrance to the backyard. This door closes, so you're completely closed off and private if you like. So mother-in-law or guests, it is ideal for. Now we will head upstairs. Beautiful white oak. I love this darker wood for the railing. Little landing up at the top with a window again. Look at that view. And then how much fun would this upstairs be? So you have a huge game room. You could obviously fit a pool table or whatever else you like up here. You have your own full bar up here. Could put a little fridge there. You have your own sink, so full wet bar up here. More windows, enjoying that amazing view again. And then there's a couple steps down. Make sure I don't trip. And you could have this for, they have it set up as a media room. You could have a separate game room area. And then I did want to open that to show you, but fortunately this doesn't open. But you have a little balcony up here, so you could see out to the front as well if you wanted to walk out onto your own private balcony. We have a half bath right here, so whoever's hanging out upstairs can use this restroom. And then you have a bedroom over here. And this one does have its own private full bath and walk-in closet. And then you have your additional bedrooms over here as well. Here we go. Beautiful bedroom. They might have the best view of all, honestly. Whoever gets this bedroom, I'm going to say has the best view in the house, possibly. And then you do have, of course, full ensuite bath up here. Nice walk-in closet. And I love how they don't miss an opportunity to show you, to have a window to show you the view out there.
And you do have several ways to get to the backyard. So we have a triple slider here. You have the door from the primary suite. You also have the door just off of the living room kitchen area, and then also from that secondary suite are all ways to get out to the backyard. You have this nice big patio, and look at this. This is your backyard. This is your view. The most amazing sunsets you'll see back here. And you could build a workshop, another garage, another structure, a pool, anything your heart desires out here.
So I would love to know, what do you think of this amazing home? If you have any questions, you can reach me directly here. You can also click the link in my bio to download all of my free guides on moving to Dallas and buying new construction. And let me know, where would you like me to tour next?